Oh. Very cool, very cool. That's my phone. Okay. Wow. Hello and welcome. I'm just getting all my stuff set up. Perfecto. Gonna be playing some Rogue Trader. Very excited. I love this game. You'll have to tell me how the audio is. Got my coffee. Jesus, that's loud. So last time we were here, we were talking with, where is he? I guess he's in this room. So we got a couple of things to do. Argenta wants to do something. Atrium football furibundus. The atrium. I also want to talk to this chick. Okay, we're still waiting for that. I do want to do this. Who do I talk to? Not sure. Let's just walk around. We'll go ahead. Oh, Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The void ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is awaiting for your further instructions, and there is also a number of issues that need to be addressed. Okay. Well, that was quick. I thought we were going to have to wait longer than that. But that's okay. That's okay. Who's this? Bastian Corda. A well-groomed young man calls out to you. He's clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright Aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Bastian Corda, your lordship, I humbly ask for a minute of your time. I am Bastian in Derama Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envoy of Incendia Bastalcorda, rogue trader of the Cronus Expanse by grace of the most holy emperor. Corda, They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Cronus Expanse, but not on footfall. This station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that you are about to hear a most curious offer, says Abelard under his breath so that only you can hear him. What did you wish to speak with me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy, you see. You've been to the residence of the liege, Vladayim, almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The Von Valencia's protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world Janus. It would be odd for him to not seize such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. But of course. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests in Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the liege, but he is stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes, Bastian smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves, Argenta says disapprovingly, but quietly enough so as not to interrupt the negotiations, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of House von Valencius? Adira, who was yawning in boredom a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming! Again, brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? Jeez. I appreciate the warning, Adira. Oh, they killed him! Oh, shit! I can't believe that guy just got spilled like that. Oh, there's 17 of them. Okay. That's not too bad. Adira, you go here. Abelard, you can go there. Pascal, here. Argenta. Actually, Pascal, you're going there. Ooh, I didn't see this guy. Oh, there's a couple over here. Are there some on the other side too? No. Oh, I can't get Cassia up that far. Dang. And then old Cadamus Alexei. Okay. I think this will work. Adira goes first. Should we just chuck a fire grenade? I'm really tempted to. I've got a couple of them. And it would block off this approach. Sure, why not? Just throw a grenade. Ha! Works for me, man. I don't want you doing anything else. Cadamus Alexei. What weapon do I have? The long last. What is this? Oh, the Ratobi pattern last gun. We don't care so much about last. Dang, I still should have put Pascal over here. Well, that's fine. We're gonna do voice of command on Argenta. And then I guess focus or air of authority. And then we'll give her something to do. I don't have enough action points to do the rapid fire here, so we're just gonna shoot. Yeah, dude, that's so awesome. Good job, Argenta. Argenta doing the do. I guess we'll just move forward one little spot, one little thing. Twice dead Lanny. Ooh. Cassia is ready to lay some hate. Great. Love it. We're going to go here, shift 3. Lidless Stare is so good. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It absolutely wipes out these fools. Oh, this is so cheap. I guess we can't do it to Argenta because she's already done it. Or do we have to have like line of sight? I guess it's line of sight. How long does this stay? I guess it doesn't really stay, does it? Oh, you can cast this far. That's nice. We'll just do nothing. Where can we position Argenta to do the most damage? I think we need to kill these fools, to be honest. Might just have to do a single shot. Kind of sucks. Does that have a chance to hit all 3 of them? It does. When does Pascal get a turn? I think he's next, right? No. This guy will go first, but then Pascal. Yeah, let's try to hit all 3 of these foos. I can't shoot from where I am or I'll hit Pascal. Yeah, I'll hit Pascal. So move here and then burst fire these 3 fools. I think we're going to have you move shift 1 because I don't want her to get sniped. That guy over there is concerning me. Oh, and then we could do it again. Why not? Let's go, Argenta. Dude, why? I don't know why she's setting people on fire. I don't know why she's setting people on fire. Reload. Nice. Missed. Yeah. Immediately set themselves on fire, just as I planned. Oh, stun grenade. 2 stun grenades. Did that actually stun anybody? Perplexed. Each stack inflicts a -10 penalty to any ballistic skill, weapon skill, intelligence, or perception test. Not willpower, which is her strength. Pascal, buddy, get in here. Just kill this fool. Yeah. Good work, buddy. Can we? Oh, no, we can't. So, hold on. What does this do? The operative targets one enemy within line of sight that targets against immediately 3 exploits. And then there's this. The operative removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor by -15 plus exploits removed times 1 until the start of the operator's next turn. If this ability reduces the armors to 0, the operator removes only half of the exploits from the target. So you add 3. Let's just do that. So now this guy, he's got 5 exploits. This is from Adira. At the start of each turn, the operator inflicts 1 stack of exploits on all enemies within line of sight. So if we want, we need to hit him multiple times with analyze enemies and then expose weakness to be the most effective. Is that the idea? I'm just not sure. And then he also can heal. I forget that Pascal can heal. Abelard, let's go. This guy's just gonna burn up. I think we're gonna charge this specialist here. I think that makes the most sense. And then you know what? Oh, we can do it again because it was a charge. That'll probably kill her. Yeah, nice. And then we're going to shift 4 on this guy. And then I think we're going to do the Daring Breach. And just start attacking things. Take him out, Abelard. We can't reach him. That's okay. We'll just kill this fool. And we'll go here. Shift 1. That way, if that guy tries to move, Abelard will get an attack of opportunity. Good parry, Abelard. Those guys are dying. Great work. I think we got some reinforcements. That's great. Just go here, Adira. Do do nothing. Oh, I guess she won't even go there. Oh, well. We're going to do... we need to assist Abelard, but Cassia's closer. So we're going to shift 2 on Pascal. Shift 5 on Pascal. Shift 3 on Pascal. I'm a memphim. And then we've got this area attack. Ooh, 95% hit chance. Do it, Pascal. Do it. Ooh, nice. Turn him into a pile of goo. That's so great. And Cadamus can still move. That's so awesome. That sniper was scary, but I'm not scared of him anymore. We'll go here and shift 1. Because that grants a lot of movement points for my guys. Or 3 movement points for all of them that are nearby. It's just still pretty solid. And that's it. Look at that. See? Oh, it knocked him down. Get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. And then can we shift for him? Yes, we can. Held in my gaze. Good stuff. I don't think... Yeah, he's not in range. No one's in range, unfortunately. So that's the end of her turn. Argenta, get closer and shoot this. 56. 25 times 4, but we could hit Abelard. And that kind of sucks. We can't shift 1. Is it on cooldown? I guess it is. That's fine. We'll just take a shot. Shoot him while he's down. Yeah, I thought so. That's all right, Argenta. Pascal, just destroy this man. Insignificant value. Abelard, my guy. Start messing up these fools. Just kill this thing. Oh, he parried it. No way. He doesn't have Daring Breach again. And he actually can't do anything. Wow, Abelard. Good dodge. Guard, don't do that. Why would you run in the fire? Why? Oh, dude, I love the reinforcements that show up every round. Adira, continue to do nothing. Cadamus, Alexei can move up. Shift 2? No. Shift 5? No. Shift 3? Yes. He's still on the ground. Argenta, I need you to start shooting this guy. No, Argenta, no. I need hits. Cassie is here. Cassie is here. I think we are going to try to just smack this one. She's not going to do very much, but if we can get another attack of opportunity, I think Abelard gets to go next. And Cassia can still shift 1, shift 2. Good old Abelard here can annihilate that fool. We can't do this anymore. That's okay. We'll just have him move here so that I think they'll both get attack of opportunity if that guy tries to move. Or we could just do this. We don't even need to wait that long. Reduced to dust. Good job, Abelard. Good fight. Good fight, everybody. Regroup. These fools suck. Ooh, a chain axe. Ooh, that's exciting. Axes have a special attack that inflicts bleeding. Chain weapons deal 25% critical damage. And what's this? Auspex grants a plus 10 bonus to awareness. Oh, cool. And synth skin. It gives a little bit more armor, but a lot less dodge. Base armor property plus 5% dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 40. Is my agility 40? My agility is 45. Yeah. Okay, so we could roll with this armor. Oh, we didn't pick it up. Pick it up. So we'll put on this synth skin. I kind of like it because it doesn't mess with my aesthetic. And then we have this chain axe. It actually does more reliable damage than the officer's chain sword. It's got more armor penetration as well, and can cause bleeding. Yeah, this is better. Abelard, buddy, you get a chain axe. Oh, that's so cool. I also really love the hand flamer for him. I also, for Abelard, I gave him, what did I give him? When the warrior uses a single shot attack or a melee attack against a target, gains armor. I gave him chain weapon expert. I gave him flame weapon proficiency. The get off me. Brace for impact allows a Navy officer to use any ranged weapon in threatened areas, knocks enemies prone, and pushes them one cell away during the effect. This is nice for him because he gets stuck in there. But I also really like the hand flamer on him because it's short range. He's going to be in short range, and setting things on fire, doing damage over time is super fun, super cool. And now, like, they can be bleeding and on fire. I'm here for it. Combat shotgun? Let's do it. I really wish I could use this. The Bringer of Terror. 6 to 9 damage. Rate of fire is 8. Recoil is 40. So Pascal has an ability. Sorry. All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects. Allies' weapons recoil is reduced by half for the Tech Priest's intelligence bonus, which is 5. When shooting in a burst, the hit chance of all shots after the first is reduced by the recoil parameter of the weapon. shots after the first. So going back to this, the recoil is 40. So the hit chance is reduced by 40. Is that how that works? But he could reduce the recoil by half. So if we can get Argenta with this communion, machine spirit communion, then she'll have a higher chance of hitting more things with her burst. Is that the idea? That might just work, you know. We got lots of weapons in here. Ooh. A bunch of crap. And we don't need that either. Bunch of crap. Bottle of aged Ranka. Belly churn wheels. Spiral. Black Obscura. What's going on here, man? Oh, this was Bastian Corda. He got his ass killed. He got his ass killed. Damn, that sucks, man. Ooh. Heavy armor. We might give that to Abelard. We'll see. A leaflet. Now is our time, not theirs. Go to their homes, drag them out of their beds, carve open their bodies like carcasses at a slaughterhouse. Jesus. The Imperial Navy, Casbalica, Corda, von Valencius, their names mean nothing now. Tomorrow we'll erase them from memory. Go and seize power, as much of it as you can carry. ANV. Good luck with that, buddies. Good luck with that. Okay, so where are we right now? Fire selector mods, detox, crate of trank injectors, supercharged plasma accumulator, shipment of glow sticks. Works for me, man. Carnival Barker. Pascal. Set of ceremonial torques, rolls of synth leather, crate of trank injectors, shipment of glow sticks. Uniform kit cargo, jewelry, and miscellaneous. Use the cogitator. What's this cogitator do? Ooh, nice. Go up here, guys. Oh, and there's an athletics check over here. 100%. Do it. Abelard, get in there. Make the leap. Nice. Commander's Monocle. Whenever an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals an additional 15% damage. Yes, sir. Whenever an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice of command. So we put this on Cadamus. A great sword. Whoa. 10% parry. Minus 10 to enemy weapon skill when hit. It's pretty cool. Primitive sword. 2-handed melee weapon light. We'll certainly take those things. What's in this? Oh, The numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade. Jesus Christ. Let's go ahead and put this monocle on. That's so awesome. And look, we even have a monocle in our in our portrait. It's on the same eye too. We actually look quite like our portrait, to be honest. I think she has high awareness. What's your 90? And this gives her a plus 10. Oh, that's crazy. And we could give logic to him. The Omniscient axe is pretty sweet. It's a power weapon. 35% armor penetration and 30%. This is my anti-armor guy. Pascal. Pascal's so freaking cool, man. I love tech priests. They're so cool. His voice actor is cool too. Oh, can we give Abelard that new armor? Oh, we actually already have that for him. Oh, okay. So add to cargo. We might add that to cargo too. I'm sorry. And what's this? Oh, really, Abelard? Wait a minute. Abelard is Iconoclast? He's a rank 2 Iconoclast? He's adherent? What is this? In the first round of every combat, the rogue trader and their allies gain plus 2 plus the rogue trader's Iconoclast rank. Oh, well. Radical. Puritan. He's not heretical. He's Iconoclast. I did not even know that. Argenta is dogmatic. 100% dogmatic. Pascal is dogmatic, but not that much. Cassia is not really anything. And Adira is heretical. I'm dogmatic. Interesting. Okay, well, I didn't know that at all. The helmet of the devoted protector. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. It's pretty nice. Helm of determination. The wearer of this helmet gains 6% armor. The helmet also grants a bonus to fellowship equal to 4. What's this fellowship? Just like plus 4? Oh, dang, just 1 point away. I mean, the 6% armor is nice. Well, we'll try it. I don't know if it... Abelard does not look the part. He does not look the part. Increases the user's resolve by plus 2 for each level of Iconoclast, while decreasing all characteristics by minus 10 until the end of combat. Well, we can put that on you since you're Iconoclast. What the hell is this? A familiar? This servo skull is designed to spread the glory and splendor of its mighty owner. What does that do? I had no idea I had that. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to pour myself a little bit more coffee. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in a big way. We got to give a healing to him. I love that it's ×2. Does she still have heal? She does. She's also a grenadier, so she gets the first throw for free. Onslaught instantly increases movement points by +6 and grants 2 charges of the slash ability. Yet reduces weapon skill and ballistic skill and perception by -15 until the start of the user's next turn. Like, we could give that to Abel. Oh, he has it already. We can also, well, he's got a big heal, so she's got to. I don't want you to have that. I want you to have this fire grenade. Okay, cool. Let's continue to explore. Trucian. Let's go talk to him, I guess. Doubt is the first step towards heresy. Deliver your weak minds from the thought and direct all aspirations of the soul to the service. Okay. We're not in the atrium, right? Oh, yeah, we are in the atrium. Okay, so we got to find whoever... is it this guy? Let's go talk to this guy. Hieronymus Doloroso. The man with a face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone fixes his unblinking bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornments, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice, he says, "The Emperor protects." Throw him a couple of coins. But he protects only those who are pure of heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Be leery of this conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it into the embrace of pride most degenerate. You must be the young von Valancius. That name carries weight, and it is a burdensome one, for its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onward, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savoring their sweet poison? Dogmatic and Persuasion 45. Make sign of the Holy Acute. I put my faith in the Emperor. He gives you a scrutinizing look, then his tone softens. Well then, be twice as diligent, for this sector will seize any chance to test your faith. +4 dogmatic and 52 experience. Tight. He looks at Argenta, who is standing nearby, and his voice softens slightly. Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrimage fruitful? She's way the hell over here. She's not nearby at all. It was, Reverend. Let it be known to you that Theodore von Valencia's ship was attacked by servants of the archenemy who appall the heart of any righteous soul, she says, nearly hissing with fury, and not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a large design. Reverend Euronymous, I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the von Valencia's dynasty from the forces of the archenemy. I'm divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the Footfall Reliquary. I would add something to that if it weren't so beneath me. I'll just say nothing. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall Reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival. Nice. I think it's cool to have Argenta as a permanent addition to her retinue, wouldn't you say? I think so. I like her. She does a good job. I know what it is that calls you to follow the rogue trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. But before you start on a path toward your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Footfall. They brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters, in the darkest corners where the liege's wardens do not venture. Taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy, serving the archenemy, is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but I well know that evil lurks all around us, and I wish to see retribution. I come across heresies surprisingly often these days. We'll verify this rumor. With great pleasure. I almost wish for the rumor to be true. My heart yearns to battle some heretics. This is where I bid you goodbye, sister. Noble Cadamus Alexei, is there more you wish to ask about me? No, not really. Thanks, brother. Oh, I didn't even see this. Okay, cool. In this mishmash of devices and cables, you notice equipment from totally different eras. Some ancient, some merely old, and others hastily tossed together in more recent years. Interesting. Oh. Well, I guess we already got to go to the shadow quarters. Mentions Sector 2. Telecos Epsilon? Is that where we need to go? All right, let's go to these shadow quarters. Try to find where the hell these shadow quarters are. Pascal, open that up. Masterful cameo of a saint. Low capacity fuel tank. Detox. Plon juice cartons. We can go right to the shadow quarters. Let's do it. We know we're going to find trouble around here. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Hieronymus's request. He asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall's shadow quarters. Yes, I know. Do you think the rumors are true? Or you seemed weighed down by something. What? No. And Rogue shyly. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm ready as ever to fight. Whatever you say. Members of my crew cannot keep secrets from me. The circumstances of my arrival on Footfall. I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of the reliquary on Footfall, but my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days for those on board, decades had flown by in real space. When at last I arrived on Footfall, I felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the maw. The people who were supposed to greet me who knew about my imminent arrival had died. The reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calixtus seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, the Adepta Sororitas, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I am reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove with my bolter that the world and the Imperium need me. It's kind of sad. Hello, girly. Doesn't it run so much smoother? I thought it did, to be honest. Seems to run a bit better, wouldn't you say? It's not quite so choppy. So much smoother, yeah. Very cool. How and why did your stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. You must keep going. Man, honestly, that would really activate the elevator. That would really mess with me too, man. I don't like that. Let's go this way, I suppose. I think we're headed the right way. Trying my best not to get ambushed, you know. Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? We're almost refueled here. We'll show you how it's done. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much just cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Sick. Let's go bring some pain, huh? Something I learned you can do is you can just do it and start combat that way. Dang it. Unfortunately, she didn't get to like blast. I thought she was going to start blasting, you know. What does this say? Fired up. Ooh. This is what they see. This is too close to that guy. I don't want Argenta to get that close. Pascal can get in there. And of course, Abelard can get in there. Although, unfortunately, not by any cover. Argenta can get here. Abelard. Dang, unfortunately, we're not going to go first for very long. Poor Abelard, I think it's going to get shot up a bit, but he needs to be up close. Idira, I suppose you can go here. Cadamus, Alexei, you can go here. And Cassia, you can, I guess, stay where you are here. We'll have, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this. Start combat. Ouch. Whoa. Whoa. We are on fire. It's Cadamus Alexei's turn. This one, oh no, it's this one. Get back in the fight. Recovers from burning. If they're in a voice of command, then they'll gain stuff back. So shift 2 for voice of command. Shift 4 for get back in the fight. And then we got to do shift 3 so that she can shoot. We'll 2 this, of course. Just try to shoot those 2 guys or those 3 guys. Those 3, I guess. Big hits. Good job, Argenta. And then Cadamus can move. I don't know if I want him to move, though. I think he's fine where he is. Unfortunately, Abelard is going to burn a little bit. Lots of fire. He himself is on fire. Ooh, stun grenade. Oh, no. Big hits. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Oh, god damn. No, Argenta. Fuck. Damn. That guy wrecked our shit. Dude, that guy wrecked our shit. I think that's all Pascal's going to do for now. I mean, we could do this, but I don't really think it's going to do anything for us. Because these guys really... we'll do that. It's fine. Dude, Argenta, no! Ah. Damn. She'll do big damage here. She might take a big damage, but I think we have to risk it. Lidless Stare is just so good. What does he have? Pack Mentality and Love the Pain. Each time this creature suffers damage, its toughness is increased. Damn. A Thunderhammer. Shift 2. We're going to do it to him. Argenta, no. I'm so upset. 37. 37 is pretty shit. Even that can miss too. That sucks, dude. Yeah, gonna do the gas grenade there. I think that's the best move. We'll Voice of Command Pascal. And a Zone of Fear. I'm so hurt. Why would they do that to Argenta? Why? Does she have line of sight to this guy? Can we shift 5 this dude? We can. We'll do it. I don't know if he failed the test or not. That guy's in range somehow, but none of these guys are. Okay, I think that's... How many stacks does she have? He has 7. Let's do it since Abelard's up next. Expose weakness. Oh, but he's blinded. Damn it. Okay, shift 2, Abelard. Shift 4, Abelard. Shift 3. Do we do Adira? Oh, we could do Pascal. What does this do? Actually, we'll shift 5, Abelard. And then I guess we'll just shoot this guy. Give me the laser weapon instead. The last weapon. 95% for more damage. Pretty good. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, he's wrecking me. We can get Pascal in there. What is this? Sweep and inflicts bleeding. Cassia, get over here, please. Okay, we can't shift 1 any of these people. We could maybe shift 4 this guy. No. Oh, no line of sight. Do you have line of sight here? Can you shift 4 from here? No. Can you shift 4 from here? Yes. We're going to do that. Good job, Cassia. Ooh. Shift 1, me. And and then shift 2. Oh, why not? The target can't act. That sucks. We'll do it to Abelard, I guess. Onslaught. We're actually going to shift 4 this guy. And then I guess, do we use this or this? I don't know. He's got 51 health left. Does this increase damage? It does not. I wish he could move. We'll just... We can't reach any of these jokers. So I guess we'll shift 3. Good dodge. Adira, please help. Shift 3. Shift 2. It'll do good damage. Can we move to him? No, I was hoping we could move to attack. I think we have to do it. We have to kill this guy. Abelard, buddy. I need you to get in here. Can we shift to that? I just don't want to hit. No? Damn. We could sweep him. $19 to $29 damage. Okay, it's the same damage to do that. He already has... He's blinded. I guess he doesn't have Sworn Enemy. Oh, yes, he does. We'll shift 1. I think that will help my teammates. And then we'll just not quite kill him, unfortunately. Shift 3. Damn. Damn, he stunned all of them. Dude, this guy's killing me right now. None of these guys can act. Cadamus can act. I think we have to do that to him. Could we just kill this guy? We could. Let's do that. Finally. Shift 2 on Cadamus. Oh, dude. Damn it. And then an F2 on myself. Shh. Brace for impact. Everyone gets movement. I think Cassius stays. Abelard can't move. Unfortunately, Adira is burning. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Very good, very good. Shift 3 on this guy, I guess. Abelard can't move. Damn. We don't have line of sight? How do we not have line of sight? Ah, Pascal's going to burn. That's so shitty. The target can't act. Dude. Why is he stunned? Will this shift 4 Abelard? Okay, he's no longer stunned, right? Okay, good. He can act. Jesus Christ. We're going to give him everything. We're going to do this. Because we need Abelard to carry right now. We just need you to kill this dude outright. Oh, nice. Good hit. Good shit. Kill this guy. Oh, and then we can daring breach him. There's only 2 guys left. I think we need to do it. We'll shift 4 this guy. Shift 5. Why not? Nice. We're just going to try to draw. I don't think we can hit him. We're just going to try to draw his fire. We still have so many action points, but we can't really do anything. Please. Oops, I did not mean to reload. No! Pascal! Can we Zone of Fear him? I just want him to go into the... I don't think so. We can't shift for him. Oh, yeah, we could. Just kill him, please. Jesus Christ, man. That did not go well. Head trauma. Oh, god damn. That was a rough fight for our squad. Jesus. But we got a Thunderhammer. That shit is tight. Fire Blessed Carapace. This Carapace grants its wearer 2 deflection and 20 armor against fire damage, as well as immunity to burning. Guess who's getting that? He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure some gawking doesn't see where you're going. Some gawker. Oh, this is cool, though. We're going to give that to Abelard. You found a body of Cinder. Apparently it's an Adeptus. Visit Anver's base. Jesus. I don't know if I want to really continue. I think we need to fall back and regroup. Because that was horrible. That fight did not go well. You got some new armor, brother. Fire Blessed Carapace. Just for you. Just for you, my guy. And I think he can use power weapons. Maces and hammers have a special attack that pushes enemies away. Look at that. Yes, Pascal with the Thunder Hammer. Yeah. Bro, it's so cool. I might have to give him this sniper rifle because the plasma pistol is just not doing it right now. And the fact that he can have two-handed weapons is pretty strong. Argenta girl, I'm so sorry. Head trauma, crippled arm. Jesus. Yeah, I just want to fall back, regroup. We can continue this when we're not hurting so bad. That was just the beginning area. Why did I have to go right this way? God damn it. The location of the base has been found. Its entrance is somewhere in Sector 2 of the Shadow Quarters. The turnoff to the entrance can be seen from the Adeptus Amacus? Amacus? I don't know. This should be enough to find the place. Well, shit, dog. We're not doing that right now. No contracts. Okay. All right, everybody. We're getting the hell out of here. We are going back to the ship. Because we took too much damage to keep on this fight. Whoa. That dude with the Thunderhammer really brought the pain, huh? Jeez. Jesus Christ. Yes, that is I. Unit Opticon 22 extends his official greetings and invites you to a synchronous communication. Convergence point, doc, alpha, row, topic communication, discharge of, contract, Logistar, data. Logistar, theta. I remember that contract. Theodora made that 25, 30 years ago. We filled up 6 Adeptus Mechanicus Promethean tankers on Sentinel's Pride. I'm certain that we never received payment. Oh, okay. I just want to get back to the ship, yo. Father? Heinrichs! What's up, bro? A familiar figure turns to you. Heinrichs von Calix, interrogator of the Ordo Xenos, bows his head respectfully. Lord Captain. Honored interrogator, what a surprise. Did you perchance leave something in your cabin? Not at all, First Officer Worsurian. I'm not in the habit of leaving a trail, but I thank you for your concern. You again. Greetings, interrogator. What do I owe the pleasure of this latest visit? Only to our mutual duty to humanity. It is that duty that demands that I disturb your peace once more. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Record Minoris. I also received some information from my agents regarding the movements and actions of enemies of humanity, including the Xenos that we're assuming were involved in the theft of the star. According to their findings, the threat now hangs over other worlds. This time yours, Lord Captain. Clears his throat and begins in a pointedly official tone. By the order of the Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, whose duty is to stand sentinel over the Coronis Expanse, the rogue trader of House von Valencius is to take aboard the agent of the Most Holy Inquisition and provide escort and support in deeds great and small that serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against its enemies. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency Calcazar. Isdir's whisper is barely audible. All I got from it is that ridding ourselves of this snitch won't be easy. Heinrichs, would you mind translating the torrent of verbiage you just unleashed upon me? I can't really say no, can I? What exactly caused this need to rejoin my crew? Can't really say no, can I? Heinrich studies you for a moment, then ever so slightly, as if not wanting anything else to see, shakes his head. Anyone else to see, shakes his head. What exactly caused this need to rejoin my crew? The cause of this activity of humanity's enemies, including the cult of the Final Dawn. In my absence, the situation on the Coronis Expanse has changed. I have received an exhaustive report from my agents. This heresy has taken root in the Regis where the Von Valencia's world lie. You probably already know about the fate of the industrial world Kiava Gamma. If not, then I will share what details I know, but not here. Better to talk on board, where we will not be overheard. I, rogue trader Cadamus Alexei von Valencius, welcome the agent of the Golden Throne aboard my ship and take on the responsibilities of assisting him in the fight against the evil that threatens humanity. A sanctioned psyker with an inquisitorial rosette in my retinue, for free, no less. The rogue trader will be positively green with envy. I'm not fond of methods used by the Inquisition, but I will assist you in any way I can. I object to such abuse of power by the Inquisition. I'm a rogue trader, not some peasant to be pushed around. We'll accept him. An answer befitting a righteous servant of the Emperor. If duty has brought you aboard the rogue trader's ship once more, then such is the Emperor's will. Welcome back, interrogator. Thank you, sister. It is an honor to be traveling with one of the blessed Adepta Sororitas. Master von Calix! Cassia's voice is brimming with genuine joy, which she immediately hides behind a facade of high-born primness. Since you are with us once more, I do hope you will find time to finish our conversation about the literary works of Cornholler the Blessed. I will make every effort, Lady Orselio. I must also deliver this to you. Heinrichs pulls out a letter. The Lord Inquisitor specified that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask you to read it as soon as you have the time. Letter from Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar. That is everything for the time being. Are you ready to head? Are you headed to the ship, or do you still have business on footfall? Whatever the cause, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as a part of your retinue. I'm heading up, so we'll just accept the way it is. Secrets of the cults. But we got to talk to him, huh? To the void ship bridge, please. Everyone took a bit of a mad spill in that last one. Ugh, not so great. Is the audio okay for you? Can you hear the game, and can you hear me well? No complaints so far. Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's system is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. Cassia makes a quick, nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double-check the route to Dragonis and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the atlas, one after the other, and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Argenta angrily chops at the air with the side of her palm. Warp storms are our enemies, just like heretics and demons. It is a shame they can't be dispersed with the flamer or a bolter. Now we can be certain that problems with astropathic communication in the Coronis expanse are no coincidence. There is a warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Von Valencia's Protectorate as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Dragonis, and Kiava Gamma, charting new routes so that they can be reached, and restoring control will be a necessary next step. Abelard, what is your opinion? Which world should we deal with first? Abelard strokes his beard for a few seconds before giving a hesitant reply. Rediscovering the Gagra world will supply your protectorate with something none of your servants can do without: sustenance. The importance of basic supplies should not be underestimated. Just look at Footfall in its current pitiful state. On the other hand, I'm concerned by the rumors concerning Kiava Gamma. There have been no problems on Janus for many years, but something is very wrong with the industrial world right now. Delay may cost us the entire planet. I trust I do not have to explain the capital world. Losing it would make us the laughingstock of the other dynasties. Besides, the loss of chronicles and ledgers would spell a bureaucratic catastrophe. So all these systems are equally vital to the Protectorate. It falls to you to decide which should be brought into the fold before the rest, Lord Captain. What do I need to know about Dragonis? Dragonis is the heart and soul of your Protectorate. It is where the main administrative resources and storage facilities are, and so is the Von Valencius Palace. If you would like to know, this is where you will publicly accept the title of Rogue Trader. Dragonis is a major administrative hub that runs the cargo fleet and keeps track of finances. What is Kiava Gamma? Industrial world Kiava Gamma is being managed by the Governor House of Gaprak and supplies your Protectorate with rare minerals resources. Additionally, the planet features an Adeptus Mechanicus Manufactorum that possesses materials and prepares them for shipment. I testify that Giava Gamma is a world marked by an omniscience patronage. By his grace, the manufactorums of the colonies are inhabited by committed and industrious machine spirits. Mistress Tolaman neglected to mention that the Giava Gamma Manufactorum also supplies heavy machinery from forge harvesters to vessel systems and components. You display commendable knowledge of our world's manufacturing capability, Von Calix. Pleased to be of service. Tell me about Janus. The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base capable of supplying the burgeoning Protectorate and exporting provisions to the outer worlds at the same time. Janus owes much of its prosperity to the Governor House of Viet. Under its leadership, the world has grown ever more prosperous year after year, securing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel and the crew await your instructions and are ready to depart footfall immediately should you so desire. I think I do. I think we're going to go to the capital first, right? I mean, that seems to make the most sense to me. I think so. High Factotum Jenner Stanrak. The Lord Captain, we are once more within reach of the Von Valencius Protectorate. Of utmost urgency is restoring communication with your planets and bestowing the wisdom of your decrees upon their stewards, developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links. All this is now your privilege and burden. Mobile Extractium. A mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with the Blessed Standard template construct. This small industrial complex can be deployed on practically any world, however inhospitable. The Surf clan assigned to it will devote itself to maintenance and its sacred mechanisms and the extraction of resources needed by the rogue trader. Cool, I got 3 of those. The Coronis Expanse is a vast region of space where you will travel between different star systems. In each system, unique events can occur. By steering your flagship toward them, you can explore planets, study anomalies, and interact with other ships. To switch to the map of the entire Coronis Expanse, click the button in the bottom right corner of the screen. Got it. Yeah, show me that. Want to get to Dragonis. We have many reasons to get to Dragonis. Whoa. Travel between systems is fraught with mortal peril and takes place in another dimension known as the warp. Only a navigator can plot a course through the warp to other star systems. Click the circular button at the bottom of the screen to have the ship's navigator chart new routes to the systems you have selected. To initiate, click left mouse button on the system and press the warp travel button. A route's color is an indication of its danger level. Green routes are the absolute safest. Yellow routes signal that unpredictable events can occur during the jump. Orange routes denote a high probability of the ship coming under attack, even in the warp. Red routes are a sure sign that the ship will be assaulted by hostile forces during travel. The ship's navigator can make a route safer by spending points of navigator's insight. which can be acquired by discovering and scanning new systems throughout the Coronis expanse. Gotcha. Oh, Mundus Valancius. No worries, girly. Thank you for applying. Whoa. This is a big old map. Wow. The Coronis expanse. The Winter Scale realm. Orcs? Whoa. The Cauldron. We need to get up here. Okay. Chart new course. Yay, we got a trophy. You can't see it on the bottom right of the screen, unfortunately. Standard scanning could not reveal a route to the selected system, but you can still get there by spending Navigator Insight to plot a guaranteed direct path. Left click on the system and use Navigator Insight to chart the course. We have 6 insight points. Chart the course deadly. Ooh. To the Imperium. And they don't like that. Like, this is where I'd like to go. Skill required, persuasion. That would be me. Demolition, Argenta. Tech use, Pascal. Abelard. And awareness. Okay, cool. We got some stuff. So we can now swing run, torpedo control, and that's it. But at least everyone has a post. Well, we can upgrade the hull. Upgrade the RAM. I guess we don't have any other kind of weapons we can use. Increases ram damage and reduces damage suffered when ramming another void ship. I do enjoy a good ram. But we'll leave it for now. So we could go here. It's unsafe. Or we could spend 2 to make it safe. We got a long way to go. Let's take the risk. Here we go. The warp jump went surprisingly smoothly. None of the deck officers on duty reported any incidents. However, a strange discovery awaited the Lord Captain when he returned to his quarters. The bed was unmade, and the impression of a head was still visible on the pillow. There was no other signs of intrusion. The guards swore under oath that nobody had entered the Lord Captain's quarters. The Immaterium released us from its grip this time. Nice. So that worked. Chart new routes. I guess let's visit. Let's see what's going on in this place while we're here, eh? Why not? Ooh, unknown ships. Begin scan. A desert world. No resources. Let's do some ship combat. I wanna kill some ships. Yes. Yes. Stoked. I'm ready to fight these guys. Oh, we're already getting shot at? I can't see what's happening. Sometimes during space combat, you will see different types of anomalous zones. Any vessel that enters such a zone, even with only a part of its hull, will receive specific positive and negative effects. However, hover your cursor over the effect icon to find out more about the zone and adjust your strategy accordingly. For example, in a gas and dust cloud, your flagship is slowed down. The dense fog obscures objects in the zone and creates heavy resistance for projectiles, thus affecting the shooting and range and accuracy of your void ship's weapons. At the same time, the fog conceals your own position, significantly reducing the chance of your own void ship will be hit. Beware of the asteroid fields. Any vessel caught in these zones suffers damage each round. But if you manage to lure an enemy into the zone, you'll surely gain the upper hand and make quick work of them. Okay, how many ships do we have? We have 3 ships. We already took a little bit of damage. Where's the 3rd ship at? Oh, he's over here. Its aiming and firing capabilities are reduced. This cloud conceals the vessel's position, making it more difficult for its enemies to hit that vessel. Specifically, the Rogue Trader's flagship also has its speed reduced. Evasion 30, maneuverability -1, speed -3, hit chance -25, range -3. Okay, very interesting. We could absolutely blast this guy here. An Iconoclast destroyer. I do love these torpedoes. Oh, he's got shields, so we won't even get through. Why not? We'll just shoot him. Oh, that was big damage. Void ship ram. Do it. Oh, it can only be used during the acceleration phase. Whoops. I didn't know that. And we can shoot again. Oh. Wow, what a shot. Okay, the torpedoes can get here and detonate. Ruined. Should we use this? Probably. Is he too close? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Do we have to move? I guess we can't really. We're kind of stuck here. I guess we're just gonna. I think we're just gonna stay put and just shoot him. Good damage. I guess since we can't move, initiates the process of restarting the shield. The shields will be restored at the start of the next flagship's turn. I mean, we can't move right now, you know? Like, why not? Okay. Oh, we have to go here. Okay. At least we can shoot again. Yeah, we'll go all the way over here. Still learning the ropes of this combat. Still learning it. We're reloading torpedoes. Perfect timing. You restarted your shields on the flagship and received no damage. Oh. He's got to miss, right? Ah. Yeah, he's missing big time. Torpedoes go around. So flagship flies in a straight line, making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Because we can't really do anything else in the meantime, can we? He's behind us. Why is the target so inaccessible? And then we whip it around. That's tight. Miss. Okay. Miss. Okay, I think we're going to do this. And then we can detonate them. Did big damage. He got some good hits in there. Miss. We can hit him with this. Good hits. We can hit him with that. Boom. Yes. Cool. You received new equipment for your ship. To install it, open the Void Ship Management screen from the panel on the right. Double-click the equipment on the icon to drag it to the desired location. Cool. We got... What did we get? A Mars pattern. Oh, we got a couple of things. 2 Mars patterns and a Stygus pattern. Okay. And then an Unholy Amulet. And 48 scrap. Okay. Wow. We can go check out this planet. It's a burning world. I don't know what that means. No resources. Should we try to do some more ship combat? I kind of want to do. For 14 units. No, but no, not that inventory. This button. So what's the difference here? Oh, the Stygus is just better damage per shot. So okay, port. Equip. Yeah. Scrap required for next upgrade level. Yeah. I want to upgrade the RAM. I like that. Let's go fight again. I wish I got to go first. Why can't I go first? Big sad. I want to go first. Aldari? Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's not torpedoes. Yeah. Torpedoes are always fired in salvos, and they do not have shields or hull integrity. Every attack that hits a salvo destroys 1 torpedo per shot. From here on out, you may encounter clusters of small ships that follow the same rules in combat as torpedoes. Interesting. So the void ship ram dealing damage can only be used during the acceleration phase. So unfortunately, if we wanted to do that, we would go right into those torpedoes. And we don't want to do that. I honestly think that we want to push right to them because I don't think they'll have the I think we can outmaneuver the torpedoes. If we do that, can we hit them with more stuff? No. So I'm going to move here. I'm not going to launch my own torpedoes yet. %52% chance to hit. It's not a lot, is it? We'll send it. They both missed. We'll attack that, sure. Cool. There's fewer torpedoes to worry about. I'm not going to launch my own just yet. Yeah, see, they're gonna go right around. What happened? So did that hit my shields? Yeah, it doesn't look like my stuff's going down. I think we're going to move here and then launch torpedoes. Yeah, he's flying right into the torpedoes. So are those going to detonate? Yeah. Plasma torpedoes. Fuck that dude up. Yep. Ruined. So now we need to get out of the way of those torpedoes. And I mean, we can destroy them anyways. Damn. Did that do nothing? Yeah. Oh, he launched more. I think we'll launch some torpedoes. I think we got to get close. And the port side is the better pattern. Damn, missed. Don't have to worry about those torpedoes. They'll go off into nothing. Those are going to miss. Oh, but they are going to cancel my own torpedoes. I see. Clever bastard. We'll do this. Why is the chance to hit so low? Does it get better here? Not really, but try it. I guess we did get a little bit of a hit in there. Oh, big hits. Oh, so close. We'll end up right behind them. Torpedoes are going to go off into nothing. He's just launching so many damn torpedoes, man. I think this will do it. Yay! Okay, those torpedoes will do nothing. And they explode. And we win. We ranked up, I think. Yes. Wraithbone fragments. And 30 scrap. Okay. I don't think we took all that much damage that time either. Pretty good. Not bad. Let's do some scanning. Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Oh, interesting. We're not gonna spend time doing that. Ooh, a natural accumulation. Okay, planet exploration and mining. Planets in the Cronus Expanse are teeming with valuable resources. Before these resources can be harvested, however, an extractium needs to be set up on the world's surface. Scan the planet, then select the icon of the resource you are interested in to deploy an extractium. Click Accept to confirm your choice. You can see how many extractiums you have available at the bottom of the screen. Resources are required to develop colonies and complete contracts. You can also use them to trade with various factions. New contracts are now available in the journal. Contracts are requests issued by your colonies. By fulfilling them, you can obtain resources increase for profit factor or receive unique items. Sometimes fulfilling contracts offered by one colony can affect the productivity of your other colonies. Fulfilling contracts costs a certain amount of resources or share of your profit factor. A contract's description contains both the costs associated with it and the reward you will receive. You can fulfill a contract by selecting it in the journal and clicking Complete Contract. Well, that's interesting. Shadowy dealings. Vladimir Tokara has entered into a trade war with a competitor in the cold trade. Having lost several of his xenotech procurers, he is in need of a powerful and influential supplier of the forbidden merchandise. A favor. The Lord Inquisitor Kalakazar's servants have been buying up top quality plasteel and transporting it to unknown location. While in the nature of the Lord Inquisitor's secretive grand scale manufacturing operation remains unknown, names of those who are assisting them are uttered with great respect. We can get profit factor if we get 5 plasteel. Fuel for the faithful. The Explorator Cognizance fleet is planning a holy expedition to an unexplored subsector. Their emissary, Opticon 22, is prepared to buy a massive amount of fuel for their void ships. Okay. So we need 5. So we could get this going. It's got 7 plasteel. Extractium placed. So can we now complete this contract? We can. Sweet. Strike a deal with an influential partner. Cool. We're working with the Inquisition. Okay, cool. Well, now we can continue our travels through the galaxy. I'm glad that we completed a contract and destroyed some ships, did some cool stuff. And we're back to 6 Navigator Insight, which is nice. We're still trying to get up here pretty far. Travel to it is unsafe. Should we risk it? Should we make it safe or spend no points and travel unsafely? What do you think? Safely at the cost of 1 or unsafely and have more? I'm going to use the bathroom real quick to give you a chance to answer. Safe. Okay. Safe, please. Warp travel. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. No, you're good. No worries, babe. Pascal, I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The tech liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analogous forms. The spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. Thank you, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. We're making our way downtown. Chart new routes. Silence of the Mersegrit. Seems like the most direct route. We'll do some more visiting. We'll visit this star system. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of Telecos Epsilon, home of the agri-world Janus that belongs to the Von Valencius dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Wait, is this it? This is Janus? We'll go here since it's the closest. It looks like a, what do you call it? Gas giant, yeah. You can explore? On a gas giant? I don't want to go to Janus first though. I wanted to go to the capital first. More plasteel. A snow world. 3 plasteel. Not what I'm looking for right now. Lady Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit such a planet. Interesting. Yeah, this is what I want. Oh. So I thought they were going to be all in the same, like, system, I guess. I'm going to click this cargo cache thing. Maybe it's worth something. Plasma batteries. Cool. We're going to carry on because I don't want to do that yet. We're going to travel safely again here. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the system. Chart new courses. What? It didn't give me anything new? How did that not get me any closer? Another desert planet, eh? Ooh. Archaeotech mechanism fragment. The surviving piece of an archaeotech mechanism of unknown purpose. Discovered among the wreckage of an ancient imperial vessel on one of the planets in silence of Mare Segret. What is this? Phlogiston? I don't think anyone wants phlogiston. Begin scan. Nothing. An ash world. Is this just a rock? More plasteel. A planetoid. Promethium. Nice, that's what we're looking for. How much promethium do they want? 5. And how much is on this planet? 4. That sucks. I think we have to find a different planet. I don't think it's worth spending 2 on that. Okay, some stuff. Just some stuff. Like, I can't. How do I get there? Like, if I click this, it charts the course. What does this do? Oh. And it's deadly to do it now. Or we could spend 3 more to make it safe. We do that, right? We spend all of our points just to get there. I don't know. Sure, let's do it. Make it safe. If you don't want to die. All right, here we go. Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I'll have prepared a detailed report. Okay, deliver your report. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Urak 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course. For a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the forces of the Immaterium to anger the machine spirits enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the Lady navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew's morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. Alas, with no detail. If you like, you can ask Master Wersurian directly. If I may, Lord Captain, Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing and improve the situation for the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. Okay, I'll speak to Cassia. Visit. This is a big deal. A big deal. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world on Von Valencia's dynasty is finally at an end. Dragonus is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings, and your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks of Dragonus race to send your priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and make an impression on the rogue trader. Tell them I'm coming home. It will be done, Lord Captain. After the connection to the Master Helmsman is cut, the device crackles with Heinrich's voice. Lord Captain, I will be pleased to accompany you during your visit to Dragonus, so I can personally introduce Achilles Scalander, a servant of the Golden Throne who previously attended Lady Theodora on Dragonus. I'm counting on your benevolence. Sure, man. An Adeptus Mechanicus ship. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus's delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable. Tell them to get lost and learn some manners. Punish them for their disrespect by letting them dock at the furthest and most dilapidated airlock so that it takes them an eternity to traverse the ship. Receive the delegation. They may indeed be here on important business. It will be done, Lord Captain. Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades. Of course. I prefer to have Heinrichs. I don't really like Idira. But maybe Argenta doesn't need to be there. Let's do some leveling up. Ooh, okay, so we've mastered the officer archetype, so we can do something else. Master Tactician, always in the thick of battle using their leadership and combat prowess. Master Tacticians are able to harness the momentum of their party to enhance the combat effectiveness of their allies and themselves. Core focus, scaling with party success. Long-term single target buffs, momentum, and versatility. Grand Strategist, a master of the battlefield positioning for themselves and their allies. The Grand Strategist is able to increase the battle effectiveness of their party by designating and strengthening important parts on the battlefield. battlefield control, ally buffs, unique utility, and enemy debuffs. I like that. In the first round of combat, all 3 areas can be created in one turn. In the following rounds, only one of them can be created per turn. All areas can be moved with the corresponding abilities and cannot overlap. If there are 2 or more grand strategists in the party, the combat tactics areas are common for all the grand strategists, and the highest intelligence bonus and fellowship bonus of all the grand strategists is used. Sounds fun. Combat tactics. In the first round, all 3 areas can be created. And a bunch of stuff. So can't do anything now. We just get the ability to do that. Oh, this is way more detailed. The Arch Militant is a formidable master of warfare, able to blend various weapons and styles mid-combat, be it melee or ranged or anything in between. Versatility, large area attacks, personal buffs, weapon set rotation, crowd control. Frontline leader, defensive support, temporary wounds, absorbing attacks, attack redirection. I think I want you to be a vanguard. Each attack against a vanguard grants them 1 stack of unyielding beacon. Each stack increases their resolve by 1 up to a maximum of plus 15. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the vanguard gain 1/5 of that bonus. Temporary wounds applied to the vanguard now stack, but only remain stacked until the start of the vanguard's turn. At the start of their turn, the remaining temporary wounds are reduced to the largest amount granted by 1 applied effect. If the remaining number of temporary wounds is less than the number of stacks of unyielding beacon, it becomes equal to that. I want you to do this. Whenever the Arch Militant uses an attack that is of a different type from their previous attack, the Arch Militant gains a stack of versatility. Valid attack types are single shot, melee attack, single target or burst, area melee, area ranged, or ranged burst. That's kind of cool. Until the end of combat, the Arch Militant can make 1 additional attack each turn. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterward costs 0 AP. I kind of like that for this guy, but I don't know if I want Pascal maybe to do this. Oh, Pascal can't do it. Never mind. We'll have you be the Arch Militant. Very cool. Bounty Hunter. Critical hits, defense reduction, killing key targets, and repositioning. Versus Assassin. High damage, dodge, and dodge reduction. That threat elimination, hit and run. I guess we'll have him be a bounty hunter. The bounty hunter may mark an enemy in combat as prey. Whenever the bounty hunter kills a target marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of combat. The bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier, the Roman numeral on the enemy's icon. 1 to 2, 25% of the bounty hunter's maximum wounds as temporary wounds. 3 to 4 plus 5 times praise difficulty tier percent critical damage and plus 2 times the praise difficulty tier critical hit chance. Both of the above. Hunt Prey has 3 charges at the start of combat. Oh, it has 3 charges. I kind of like that. I think we'll do that. I think we're going to do Master Tactician. The Master Tactician begins combat with a number of tactical advantages equal to their fellowship bonus. Ooh. Her fellowship is kind of poor. I mean, it's not the worst, but my fellowship is much better than hers. What is take and hold? The grand strategist chooses 1 combat tactics area. Every ally inside that area gains an extra turn with 1 AP and 2 MP at the start of the grand strategist's next turn. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, the AP is increased by +1. I guess we have to just start giving her some fellowship. Master Tactician empowers their next attack to deal 4% additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has and loses half of their stacks of tactical advantage rounded up. Okay. I think Heinrichs is going to be a Vanguard. I'm just going to do it. Adira can be an assassin. I don't care that much. The Rise. You gained a 2nd tier archetype. A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks towards you. Their gazes are fixed upon Pascal. You note that the group are not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Tarsus. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in his wake. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Huneman, in the name of the Decimus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. Opticon 22, the hunched servant of the Omnicide turns to you. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies for, would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit of the Rogue Traders' territory. Of course, we'll study the 2 priests of Mars. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions take the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? Whoa. This heretic, is he just kind of mispronouncing it? A tech priest who has renounced the dogmas of the cult Mechanicus in favor of delving into forbidden chaos-tainted technology is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kiava Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of the servant of the Omnissiah. The deafening roar of the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnissiah. I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coolly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. Opticon 22. The statement is false. Tech brother Tarsus Huneman is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanuman. We have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of the rogue trader von Valencius, we have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. Oh, jeez. Does the big fellow have to roar? Point to the furious servant of the Omnissiah. Do you have proof that this tech priest is who he claims to be? Wait a minute. What is happening on Kiava Gamma? That planet belongs to me. What do you have to say to this, Pascal? I'm not handing Pascal over to you unless I see evidence. Let us get to the bottom of this matter together. Get off my ship now. And if you ever try to arrest anyone on my domain again, you will regret it. Pascal, I think you should go with these people. Oh, I don't want to fight these guys. I really don't. I'm not handing him over, though. Archiving. Tech Brother Tarsus opposes lay participation in the investigation. Search for truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House Valencius representative participation requests. I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach of law and my privileges under the warrant of trade. Pascal has accompanied me in my travels for a while now, and I can swear to it he is no criminal. Lore Imperium 55. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarsus consent to the co-participation of representatives of the von Valencius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse to help the lay persons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption. I will carry out the sentence immediately. Oh, no. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up his visor. He extends a hand towards Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice, "Let the cycle be discontinued." You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his own vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armor Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention, priority notification. Service units of the Kappa Thread supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat, and reinitiate negotiations. Oh, no. Oh, no. We end up fighting these fucking bastards. God damn it. I really didn't want to fight these stupid pieces of shit. I'm scared of him. What does he have? Okay, he's got an Omnissiah axe. Gains immunity to fatigue, disturbed, check the flesh. Interesting. Heinrichs, buddy. What do you have? What weapon do you have? They all have ranged weapons. This guy has a sword. He has a power sword. And a couple of servitors. Oh, geez, Pascal. Who goes first? Me and Pascal. Okay, here we go. Marks an area 4x4 cells in the battlefield. The front line. All allies in the front line gain 13% bonus to armor, and all enemies suffer 15% more damage from any source. The back line. Marks have 5x2 cells in the area that mark the back line. All allies in the back line area gain 13% cover efficiency and dodge. And then the rear. All allies in the rear area deal 13% damage with ranged attacks. Okay, so what does this do? All allies in the front line gain 13 bonus to armor, and all enemies suffer 15. So that's the front line. And then we can assign the back line and the rear. They get cover efficiency. Oh, and then you can rotate it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. We could toss a nade, but honestly, I think I'm just going to fucking boost up Abelard here. So shift 2, Abelard. Shift 5, Abelard. Shift 3, Abelard. And then we're going to immolate these guys. All right, just immediately set them on fire. What does this do again? I guess get in there, Abelard. Cadamus, Alexei, what can you do? Nothing. Parry, nice work. Brutal strike. He shrugged that off pretty well. Ooh, he parried that. Oh, he attacked his buddy? Damn, he's going crazy. He's just attacking everybody. Pascal, let's go. Pascal. Reduces the damage dealt from the target's attacks by 15% per 1 round. The target with reject the flesh feature suffered 25 shock damage. Okay, we want to do that for sure. But we can also this. So 4. Plus 5 times the praise difficulty tier % critical damage and plus 2 critical hit until the end of combat. That's actually free, so why not do that? We can shift 2 on this. Thunder Slam. Harsh Shove. And just a strike. Good hit, good hit. I think we're going to get in here. And just strike this bastard down. Because we can strike him down with this hammer. Pretty good hit. Oh no. Damn it. Oh, and we can do this again. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, it means you can't see. Miss, bitch. He might not miss, though. Dodge! Parry? Dude, Abelard's a monster. Cassia, we need you to do some shit here, girl. What if we move here and shift 3? No, what if we move here and shift 3? We can do some damage, you know. She'll lose all of her movement. What does this do? Empowers their next attack to deal +1 for every stack of tactical advantage. But we could do held in my gaze. Oh, I thought we had it. Is that worth it? It really exposes her to do this. I just don't know if it's worth it. Let's do it. Big damage. We can shift 1. I guess Pascal. And then shift 2 Pascal as well. I think, how much does this do? Shift 6. Oh, it'll max him out. It'll do 20. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Yeah, good deal. And then we can do this on another guy as well. You, sir. Okay, no movement. I guess that's the end of Cassia's turn. What can we do? That would hit Abelard. What's this? Aim for the opening. The assassin chooses an enemy in their line of sight and marks an additional opening on this enemy on whichever side is closest to the assassin. If the additional opening is not hit by the end of the assassin's turn, it disappears. What is opening? Whenever the assassin hits an opponent, they deal an additional 10% of the target's maximum wounds damage. Okay, but she has to do the damage though. I think we'll do the dodge. This is a big area, huh? I think we're going to do it, though. Shift 3 on the big guy. And I think you stay there, Adira. Heinrichs, get in there, buddy. Good hit, good hit. What does this do? I think we have to do that. But does it say all allies? It only affects all allies. Word of the Emperor. And this grants 10 strength until the end of combat. That's pretty tight. Let's go on you and Abelard. Iron Arm. And here he is. He can do a sweep or a swing. That will hit everyone in front of him, I think. Yeah, it does. Oh, before we do that, though, we need to shift 4 this guy. And shift 3. We can shift 5 and then do the sweep here. That will knock them back. Nice. Very cool. Brace for impact. That was awesome. Thank God I'm not hurt anymore. F3 grenade right here, eh? Although it will use... Shift 2. Maybe not this turn. We'll do that to him. Do you have grenades? Where does it tell me if you have grenades? I guess he doesn't. Do you have grenades? No. Do you have grenades, obviously. Do you have grenades? I can't tell. What do we do? What do we do? I think... We'll give it to we'll give it to Heinrichs. And we'll just have him shift 4 and then attack this guy. 43, wow, big hit. There is no attack limit. We could just get Abelard in there if we want. I kind of want to keep him on the front lines, though, you know. We'll give it to Pascal. We'll do Pascal. Shift 1. And then I really want to do this Thunder Slam. It only costs 2. We'll shift 2 on him. Oh, we could hit all 3 of these guys if we Thunder Slam right here. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. That was awesome. Oh, we still got an attack? Did we keep, or did we hit this dude? I think we hit him because he's the biggest target. We're just kicking him while he's down, bro. It's so awesome. Oh, it's so good. Oh, we don't get an attack. We're out of points. Uh-oh. Actually didn't hurt that bad, believe it or not. We could Thunder Slam again for 2 AP. We could also do this again. Weapons recoil and stuff, but I definitely want to do this. We'll shift to, like, does this help me? What do exploits do again? If the operative hits a target with an exploit stack, the attack deals plus 5 times the perception bonus more damage. There's also 10% increase. Target is also 10% for each exploit on the target. The attack removes all exploits from the target. So yeah, we do want that. But then this removes all the exploits, decreasing the target's dodge and parry and armor until the start of the next operator's turn. So we will do that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll just hit him. Beat his ass, Pascal. Beat his ass. Yeah, attack of opportunity. That's what we wanted. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, miss. Parry, good work. Cassie is back in it. We're just going to fucking hit this dude. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. That's not what we want. Is Pascal within range? He is within range. Everyone's already under voice of command, I think. We'll do Held in My Gaze against... Well, you know what? I think we still ought to... Oh, crap, babe. You're right. Crap. I turned it on, but I forgot to keep it going. Damn it. Hold on, I turned on the PlayStation. I forgot to keep it going. I'm sorry. I had it on. Okay. Okay. It's going. I had it on earlier. I just forgot to keep it going. I'm sorry. Does this cause bleeding? Yes. Damn. He got spilled. Oh, and that guy burned up. Good job, Pascal. Murdered. We kicked their ass. That was even without Argenta. Point to Tarsus, help your brother. The unit that called itself Tarsus Hanuman is dead, has been disabled. The material asset is beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. Pascal bows his head and Burdick Requiem pours out of his box. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Messiah. I'm sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I also have a negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accused the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hanuman as a criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Vox synth is now more overwhelming than Tarsus' thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was harsh and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs, and I'm requisitioning Tarsus Henman's neural augment for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. The astonished tech priest looks on. Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augment from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Listen in silence. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled pain spurred faith, intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voice to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon 22's knees presses on the floor as crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades. Now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Request denied. The Kappa Thread supply line delegation is leaving Dragonis, expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions. Tech Priest looks over Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the soldier of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. That was a brutal fight for them. Ha ha ha. We kicked their ass. A power sword. I'll take it. Another Omnissiah axe. We already have one. We don't need another. No one took any severe damage. And that's it, man. That's it. To the bridge, to the bridge. Your lordship. Greetings, Lord Captain. Let's get back to the task at hand and make planetfall on Dragonus. Adira can stay. Argenta will come. The Von Valencia's Palace. Let's go. I've been wanting to go since we became the rogue trader of House Von Valencius. Whispers, eh? Whisperings about. The Emperor protects. Welcome, your lordship. The stately woman in a long, full dress uniform makes a graceful curtsy. Her short, graying hair does not obscure her stern features. I am Clementia Werserain, court chancellor of the Von Valencius dynasty. On behalf of all of Dragonus, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodora von Valencius. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all. But as one star expires, another always flares to life. And although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the trade dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Clementia. Abelard offers a reserved nod, and she nods in return, and the lines on his brow soften ever so slightly. Achilles Scalander. A young man quickly brings a respirator to his burnt face and bows his head courteously. His raven black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Achilles Scalander, Secretary of the Administrative Department. I hope your journey to Dragonus was not darkened by unwanted troubles. It was uneventful, thank you. I'm glad to hear, your lordship. Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds, or perhaps we could sate your curiosity sate your curiosity by answering any questions you might have. Governor Urban Drivestem has been notified of your arrival in Dragonis and will visit the palace shortly. The preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Why isn't the governor here? Apologies, your lordship. Governor Drivestem's residence is on the other side of the world, by the administrative palace of Dragonis. We sent word as soon as you entered the system, but it takes time to travel a great distance of your domain. Logic tests succeed. Chancellor Wersian appears unruffled, but you cannot shake the thought that the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture designed to test the limits of what is acceptable when it comes to interacting with the new rogue trader. I would like to rest. Where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chamber are. Achilles' face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure, but on your account of your arrival, we arranged for it to be tidied up. It is ready whenever you may need it. You are dismissed. I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before the meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain could spare a few minutes for a conversation with me. I am certain that you will find my report of the state of affairs in Von Lancia's protectorate most useful. Sure. We'll listen to what he has to say. Spiders in a jar. Talk to Achilles. Well, where are you, Achilles? Where'd you go? Argenta. Welcome, your lordship. Let me inform you of the location of the chambers in your dynastic estate. The main throne room is up the stairs and straight ahead. Your subject, Achilles Scalander, informed me that he humbly awaits the opportunity to meet with you there. If your lordship wishes to rest after your long journey, then your personal chambers are up on the stairs to the right. Thanks, buddy. If you need anything, whatever your soul desires, I'll be right next to your old chambers, eagerly awaiting your orders. Very cool. Thanks, buddy. Deer is chatting over here. Heinrichs. Achilles Scalander, the slender figure clad in robes made from expensive fabric, shudders from violent coughing. Pressing a gilded respirator to his face, the man takes several deep breaths. Heinrichs. Achilles says, "It has been many moons. I hope your cousin is feeling well." Achilles covers his burnt lips, trying and failing to suppress a coughing fit. She is in good health. She sends her regards to you as well as her wishes for your swift return. For as long as the stars shine in the sky, my vigil continues. So it does. Achilles thumps himself on the chest with his augmented hand. You hear the clanging of metal against metal. say nothing. My apologies, Cadamus, Alexei. Given the break in the communications between systems in the Expanse, has become difficult to maintain contact with agents. Receiving this report and assessing the situation is my primary responsibility. Allow me to introduce Achilles Scalander properly. In addition to his duties as Secretary of the Administratum, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Master Scalander was transferred into my remit by a colleague who is engaged in other matters in the Cronus Expanse. I am sure you will find Achilles' service useful, especially when dealing with schemes of humanity's foes with the borders of your protectorate. Greetings, Lord Cadamus Alexei von Valancius. Allow me once again to express my deepest condolences on the loss of Lady Theodora. I will do everything I can to track down and destroy all of Conrad Vojdtvir's accomplices in the capital world. He promised me a report on the present state of affairs in the Protectorate. I have already forwarded all official reports to your seneschal. As for the conversation we are having right now, I wouldn't trust any proper paper or data slate with its contents. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of Dragonis' political environment. However, have only just arrived on the capital world, and I thought it would be best to bring you up to speed. Frankly, the nobles of Dragonis, much like nobles of most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest or whomever they deem to be the weakest. The nobles of Dragonis are well-respected, rich, and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and found ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue traitor. Every family pursues its own selfish interests, and each one expects that with the transition of power, they will retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the Drivestems, the Gapraks, and the Sauerbachs. I should also mention the Wersurians. Not a noble house per se, but a family that was a part of Lady Theodora's inner circle to the Blue Blood's great displeasure. Okay, tell me about the Drivestems. The Drivestems are the ancient governor house of Dragonis. Predictably, the greater the wealth of the von Valancius Protectorate, the fuller their coffers grow. Their reputation is flawless except for one detail. We have evidence that Urbend Drivestem's rivals seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victim to Xenos raids. I find that these attacks are always a little too advantageous for the Drivestems, but we lack solid proof, and it might never surface. The closer an official is to the rogue trader, the braver and safer they feel. I would just like to remind everyone that rubbing shoulders with Xenos is a heresy that can be overlooked only in the case of the von Valancius heir, not his servants. What makes the Gapraks special? The Gapraks hail from a remote forge world, and among their distant relatives there are many servants of the Omnissiah, and the house itself is close to the cult of the Adeptus Mechanicus, both in spirit and their business connections. The Gapraks oversaw the industrial shipment within your protectorate until recently. Ever since the astropathic communication with Kiava was severed, they've been quite concerned about the security of the planet placed in their care. What about House Sauerbach? Religious and hardworking, the Sauerbachs own many enterprises, including distillation manufactorums that produce promethium. I must note that lately the members of the Sauerbach family have been prone to overly liberal statements about the von Valancius dynasty. They believe that Lady Theodora is a bit too keen to leave her worlds without proper oversight. Enough about nobles. Was there anything else you wanted to report? There was, your lordship, and this time it concerns the main reason for my presence on this planet, Xenos and the threat they pose to you and to humanity as a whole. The last few months have been difficult for the people who report to me. My eyes and ears scattered throughout the Cronus Expanse. Warp disturbances, astropaths overcome with madness, ships disappearing in the immaterium. Many of my observers and contacts have gone dark or have been killed by some calamity or other. Still, I managed to establish communication with some key individuals who are able to warn me about incoming threats, including Xenos raids. Achilles looks you in the eye without blinking. It is within my power to supply you with intelligence on where and when the Xenos will strike next. I do not doubt that Governor Drivestem will beg you for protection against the Xenos, and in this fight, the information from my contacts will serve you well. I beseech you, Cadamus Alexei. If I ever report a threat looming over a ship or planet, do not dismiss it. Sometimes it takes an intervention from the rogue trader and his mighty void ship to avert a disaster. Do you know anything about what has become of Kunrad Voigtveer? The former master of whispers is a heretic and a traitor to the dynasty. Achilles nods grimly. Word of his treason reached Dragonis too late. Kunrad came to the planet and left it almost immediately once he had sown discord in the minds of the gullible and naive. The worst of the rumors he started was that you were one responsible for Lady Theodora's sudden demise. Of course, your loyal subjects did their best to skin alive anyone who showed signs of doubt, but it seems unlikely that the wardens got to everyone who has allowed doubt into their heart and now nurtures it in secret. I must take my leave. Achilles bows. According to the message I received a few minutes ago, Governor Driveston has arrived at court. I imagine that the Chancellor is already prepared to arrange the meeting. All that's left is to notify her that you are ready to see Urbend. Okay, I'm going to save it. Save game. Cadamus Alexei. Okay, very cool, very fun. I enjoy this game a lot, actually. I'm going to take a little break for now. Got to take the dog out and take care of some other stuff. But I'll make sure, Beth, that your gaming is going good, and I might play some solo matches or grind for you in some way, so that you can get to level 100. I appreciate you watching though, and I will stream again a little bit later on. I'm very happy with how this computer handles the stream. I think it's awesome. It handles it so much better than the laptop ever could. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Rogue Trader. I hope you don't mind listening to me read and talk the entire time. I find the combat quite fun. Yeah, for real. This computer is very nice. It is nice. And I love that I can have the webcam going and you can actually see me versus just listening to me when I'm playing on the PS5. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back later. I'll let you know. Bye-bye for now, people.